What's going on, YouTube? We made it to another leg day. God bless. And yeah, let's just get right into the workout. I don't got a lot of words today. I was even with my clients earlier today, and usually I yap a lot. Not a very talkative day, but let's warm up. I have already maxed out this machine, so we have to add some weight. I have my little gym pin on there, my knockoff gym pin. A real one will be coming soon, but until then, use the knockoff. It works well as long as I don't put over 2 plates on it. And yeah, let's get right into it. Cool. Oh, cool beans. On to the next set. Alrighty, back off set time. Let's jump into it. Just went down 10 pounds. Whew. Oh. 6, 7, 8. Oh, fucking A. All right. Six. Eight. Oh, cool beans. On to the dreaded hip thrust. Alrighty, guys. So, time to do this bullshit again. And this time, there's usually like a little extra, like, pad meant for hip thrusting here. I have no clue where it is. So, we're just gonna have to make do today and use this, which should be fine. It's just it kind of takes up a little too much space for my liking, but you know, this pad is just too fucked up to be using without something. So yeah, last week I think we did 8, so I need to shoot for 9. 9 would be great. And yeah, let's do it. Whew. Feet are slipping a little bit. They mopped on the other side, and I went on a little adventure to go look for the pad. So I stepped on, wet floor, and feet are slipping a little bit. Let's just hope it doesn't affect the actual movement. Let me wipe my feet off. Yeah, this is gonna be funny. It's gonna be me, clip that and make fun of myself. All right, let's get right into it. See if we could hit 9. Cool beans. Next week, I'll do 10. But damn, this thing's taxing as hell. But if you guys are wondering, hey, those are really cool pants. These are the Arctic heavy duty sweats from Controlled Insanity. Comes in a military Arctic camo pattern. There's little skulls on it and all that. It has a very subtle Controlled Insanity logo. Helps you stay warm, or if you're a little cold, helps you get warm. And it's also loose enough to where I could do a full-blown leg day in it and it not like chafe up or, restrict my movement or anything like that. So I think they're one of the best pairs of pants I own in regards to like comfort. And they're baggy. I love that look. So loose fitting, not constricting, and warm. What else could you ask for? That's why you gotta buy Controlled Insanity. Oh, alrighty. Back off set. Let me grab this little foam mat. Whew, back off set. I think last time with this weight, so all I did, I had 10 plates on total, just knocked off a plate. And yes, it works. For y'all OCD guys out there, OCD people out there, it's the same thing. It's all attached to the same moving part. So yeah, you can load, I could put, all 10 on one side if they fit. And it should be the same, maybe like balance wise, it might tilt the machine over or whatever. But as long as they're relatively close to the same, it's going to be the same thing as, trying to do some complex math to get it down exactly to what 9 plates weighs, which I think is like 405, something like that. So stop making it hard. Just knock off a plate and don't look at it if it bothers you, That's my spiel on that. But let's get right down to business. Cool beans. Whew. And now I'm done with this exercise from hell. Let's move on to, what is it next? Hamstring curls, I guess. And if someone's on it, like extensions. The exercises will get done. Let's see it. Whew. Alrighty, guys. I want to say last time I did this, I managed to squeeze out 9. So obviously that means I'm going for 10. If you didn't know. Let's see what I can do. Cool beans. Next week I'll have to go up. Simple concept, progressive overload, and yeah, let's just go into the next set. Alrighty, back off set. I also want to say this one is right there at the end of the intended rep range. Last time I did this, so I think 11. Well, shoot for 12 today. See what I could do. Ooh. Dragging today. Yesterday I was dragging a little bit too. I don't know what's going on, but it don't really matter as long as we actually push the weight, right? Oh shit, I did a drop set. Nah, it's all good. Thank you. Nah, you can just leave them. Sorry. Alrighty. Let's get it. Ooh. I think I'm just shooting for 8 to 10 on this one. It's a new weight. See what I got. Ooh. Cool beans. Means I already have to go up next week on it. So that's cool. And this is day 3 of the cut. I'm down 400 calories less per day. So I think I'm sitting at about 2,800. It is an aggressive mini cut. So yeah, let's hope I've actually made some progress when we get to the end of it. See what I've actually built, what I actually didn't build, and take it from there and bulk properly instead of going on some crazy binge eating spree like I did, for the past however many months it's been since the show. And maybe that should be a lesson to take home with you, is the satisfaction from food is very short-lived. And the consequences of overindulging on such foods has a long-term, is long-term. The consequence itself is long-term. And maybe it's not like a life sentence, but in order to cut off all this fat I've gained, I can't get rid of it as fast as I shoveled that food down my throat. So maybe the next time you find yourself, going to town on a bag of chips or a package of cookies or crumble or whatever it is that you like to indulge on, eat a couple, eat a little bit, right? Enjoy it for that little moment and maybe pause and ask yourself, is this worth a long-term consequence of gaining a substantial amount of fat? Now, obviously, you're not going to gain 30 pounds of fat from eating really bad one day. That's not what I'm saying. But for me, at least, it spirals. And that is something I've been actively working on for quite some time. And I've only recently gotten better with my relationship with food, and it is still nowhere near perfect. But I am in a position now where I feel a lot better. And I also don't frown upon those who need things like terzepatide and retatrutide in order to help curb those cravings. If that's something that you just need because maybe you have an obsessive eating disorder, like myself, then it's okay. It's okay to take these things. Don't use them as crutches. You still have to eat good while you're on them, but hopefully it helps turn those bad habits and shifts them into positive habits that are a lot more sustainable. And also, on another note, all these fun foods are very calorically dense. And calories themselves don't make you fat, but eating in a large surplus does. And I don't know, in my opinion, I would much rather eat my big bowl of chicken and rice and all that jazz and feel truly full after eating it than eating every crumble cookie on the menu and just feeling sick from how much sugar there was. And then the next hour later, my sugar crashes and then I'm hungry again. So when it comes to eating, I think everybody can benefit from pausing. Eat and take a second and really evaluate the food that you're eating and go, is this worth it? Is this necessary for the goals I'm wanting to achieve? And if your answer is yes, maybe you're eating something healthier, or maybe you're eating in a slight surplus that is needed to grow muscle. But if you look at it and you go, well, maybe this whole container of cookies isn't going to make me Mr. Olympia, right? So I think while you do these crazy binges, if you find the strength to pause for a second, you'll realize that the current binge you're in is not worth it in the long run. So if you could take any message out of this video, it'd be slow down, smell the roses, evaluate, see whether or not it's worth it. And that's all I'm going to say about that until I start going on this long rant. But on to the next set. Whew. Alrighty. Back off set time. Brand new weight for the back off set as well. Let's see if we can reach that full 12. Cool beans. Let's get on to the scary stuff. Alrighty, guys. So, last week, I managed to squeeze out fucking 9 with 12 plates. So, as I was saying earlier, it doesn't really matter how you load up some of these machines because it's all on the same track and all that jazz. So there's 7 on this side, 6 over there. You millennials or whatever the fuck you guys are called. There's 6, 6, 7, right? That's not what fucking matters to me. What matters is the weight. I surpassed my intended rep range last time. It was only supposed to be 6 to 8, and I even managed to get 9. And I most definitely could have attempted 10, but I didn't. So I bitched out on that. And as punishment, it's not really a punishment, I added a full extra 45. I think that will get me to 6 and hit failure. I could be wrong. I might be able to get 7. That would be really cool. 8 would be even better, but if I can even just get a solid 6, I'd be really happy with that. So let's... No, you're good. You're good. Don't be sorry. You're good. Let's see what I can do. Ugh. Ugh. 2, 3. Oh. Oh. So not quite 7. Ooh. Luckily I could get out of that relatively easily. And you guys are wondering what pants I'm wearing. These are the Arctic heavy duty sweats from Controlled Insanity. And for reference, I'm 5'11", sitting at about 230 pounds. And my legs are a little bit shorter than my torso, but I think they fit pretty well. They're nice and hot. That way I can get a juicy pump on leg days like this. And they're not constricting, so I can do full range of everything and not feel like constricted or, as if I have no movement. So if you guys want to check these out, go to controlledinsanity.com. Not sure what sizes they have left, but get them while they're hot. Alrighty, took a long enough break. Time to wake up from my nap. What am I, a power lifter? Just kidding. Not allowed to have candy. Just kidding to all my powerlifting people. You guys are actual athletes. Me, I technically am training for vanity. So that's cool, right? I'm supposed to shoot for 10 to 12. So let's do it. I've been poking some ass today. It's already almost 2 hours into the session and I still have a couple more movements left. So any day now, right? Any day. All right, right now. Today's the day. Let's prove it. Something's pinching me. That hurts. X. 7. 8. One more for good luck. Cool. On to squat press. Alrighty. Last time I did this, I managed to squeeze out 11. And once again, the intended rep range, even on the heavy set, is 10 to 12, which is just absolutely diabolical. But whatever, I'm bitching and moaning. Let's just do it. Ugh. See if I get 12. Cool beans. Kind of rushed that a little bit, but whatever. I'll do better next time. Let's move on to the back off. Alrighty, guys. I have no clue how many I did last time on this back off set, but rep range is 10 to 15. Let's get it done and over with. My goodness. And that's all I'm gonna record for today. Whew. I'll see you guys in the next one.